this thing on? Hello everybody and welcome back. It's TechnoJock here with another Avant 3 on the FTOG server, where we've had a server update, in fact a pack update. Thorgal has been very busy. He's done a huge update to the pack, something like 100 mods or something with updates. So we're now onto the official Botania pack. There's updates to extra utilities that are exciting and I hope to get onto later this episode. But Thorgal's also been kept very busy because there was a problem with the update. After we updated, it became apparent that there was an issue with progressive automation farms and Ender IO conduits, and it was causing server crashes. Now, there were several people's bases affected by it. Mine thankfully wasn't, but obviously I do use a lot of progressive automation farms, or did. We had a choice really. Or I had a choice of stick with the Ender IO conduits and change the farms, or stick with the farms and change the kind of conduits that I use. Now I use Ender IO conduits extensively, so I decided I would switch over to using the Ender IO farming stations. This couldn't have come at a worse time for me, however, because I had just upgraded all of my farms, pretty much bar two, to diamond ones, and the chopper and all the diamond upgrades that I've got here. So it was an expensive thing. I was literally in the process of placing these down when we discovered the issue, so I had a sad face on. But it was an opportunity to clean out this area a little bit. Remember, it was completely full, it was all over the place, it wasn't very tidy, so I've yet to sort out something with the trees in the middle, but we will do that at some point. So, I decided that down under here would be the place to put this, so I have created a new area. So came off, forked out in this direction, and came through and thought, right, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to make a room that's big enough for a farm, and then I'm going to dig down the way. So we've got a room big enough for another farm, and then another farm, and then another farm, and then I thought, well, you know what, whilst I'm at it, I will go and I will put the cocoa bean farm underneath here as well. So all of these are going rather nicely, I think you'll agree, and I think the decor looks pretty good. It took me a long time to get enough paper to make these glow paper blocks, but it's been worth it in the long run. Everything's going kind of nicely. We've got a quadrant for each of the things. I had it set up for making diamond hose anyway after I'd upgraded the progressive automation farm, so then that recipe is not going to waste. And as you can see, everything is being bone mealed up as well. So that's all that. If we come through here, one of the other things as well, Killer Joe stopped picking up XP from that bit. One of the updates to... Why is that? Why have I got an XP orb up there? Yes, so he stopped picking up XP orbs because they've added this block, the XP vacuum. So I swapped it out. If we have a look at the XP vacuum, it's not very difficult. One of these experience rods, which is just 3 of those ingots, and then these pulsating crystals, which of course we have a job lot of, and then iron. Wow, couldn't be much easier than that. So yeah, got that sorted out, and I think I need to just put a little bit more glass in there. I think I've got some quite clear glass. I do. I'm going to come through here. I'm going to just open this up a little bit. And like that, and I think if I go there, that's it. I think there was an extra gap I'd left in there, so that should be fine. We'll soon see. I'll be doing it at some point soon. Anyway, right. Since I moved the cocoa bean farm over, I decided I would have an area over here for spawners. A nice big area. So I have got switches set up for, oh, there's a spoiler for you. There's a spoiler for you. We've got squid for squid ink. We've got skeletons for the bone meal, and we've got golems for iron. Not really. Golems for red poppies, because I had forgotten that the red dye isn't done by the dye sprout formers. So that's one of the things. So poppies, carnations, tulips or rose bushes or beetroot. I could have done a beetroot farm, but that's boring. So yeah, beetroot could have given me that. Another roses and whatever that is. So yeah, that's what I've decided to do, is a golem farm. So I have the spawners set up for the skeletons and the squids already. They are in here and actually functional. So they are done with our color coordinated bitty. But I have got Iron Golem Soul Shard here. And as you can see, we're up to tier 4 with only a few more kills to go before we get to tier 5 on this thing. And what I have been doing is I did make an attempt to, what I did was I made a tier 1, got this up to tier 1, put it in a soul cage and turned it on. However, when they are spawned in that way, they become hostile to you as soon as you hit them. However, if you spawn a golem by placing down 4 iron blocks and a pumpkin, and you whack his ankles with a sword, he seems largely unfussed by the entire thing, and you're free to kill them, and they don't become aggroed to you. So the thing is, when they aggro you, they can still hit you even if you're over a block away and hiding, and you can only see their ankles and stuff. And I died a couple of times, much to the amusement of everybody else on the server at the time. So I decided that I would destroy my iron. I'm up to 50 blocks there now, but I'd completely gone through all my iron. I turned on the quarry in the mining dimension. I turned on the quarry, the new ender quarry that we made, and I AFK'd for a long time, and basically I went through all my iron. So we are now at the point that we can get the last iron golems that we need with our handy dandy iron golem creating machine. So these mechanical users will just place blocks of iron. There's a mechanical user at the top that I've set to be affected by redstone, and it has got pumpkins in it, and when I turn that on, they will be formed here, drop down, and then they will go down this pit. Like so. There they go. And that should be enough. Now, I also have a brand new sword for doing this. This is a vile sword, made using the same vile ingots that we use to make the soul cages. And the purpose of this sword is, it doesn't look very impressive compared to some of the things we've been doing. I've put sharpness and looting and mending on it because I've been using it a lot. But what this does is, each kill that you get with this counts as 2 souls for this. Boop. We'll come down here, and you'll see that we also have wooden spikes. These are the things that I was excited about getting extra utilities for, because these things will take our iron golems down from 100 health down to half a heart. There they go. They're stood there quite happy, but these are now all one-shot kill. And we'll take care of him as well. So there we go, we're up to our kill limit for this, and we can take this lot out of here. So those were extremely helpful. I'll take that as well, and we'll come out of here. Excellent. So we can take this and which one is it again? It's the top one, because they've got the most health, so they can fall furthest. So that's a setup here. Now this is not going to be the setup that we end up using. Oops. Oh, stop it. Because squid do something funny on this floor. I'll show you. We'll turn on the squid, and they look like they're scooting over there, and then they're going to get stuck in the corner, and then they sort of jump back the way, and then get caught in the corner, and they kind of glitch a bit, and I'm not altogether sure. It's possibly because of the shape of them, and the fact that these are part blocks, and they're only a couple of pixels deep, something like that. In any case, they eventually suffocate, and then we get all the goodies from them, so that's fine. But that's kind of a bit funky for doing this. So I want to rearrange this a little bit, and I'm going to take our OmniMine and come over here and go under here, right, and start from there. Okay, so that's going to be our starting point, and we're going to go, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 out, so it goes out to there. That's pretty good actually. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 out to there. I'm going to come in that far. I'm going to come in that far. Do I want to come in that far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to leave it 5. Yeah, I'll take these and I'll come in that far. I think. Yeah, I want to do that. So let me go do that. And in fact, I'll make a border of 2 all the way around. And that'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. This is going to be a bit fiddly, but yeah, we're going to do it like that. And like that. Like that. And like that. So we're going to have this a relatively deep pit underneath this, and that's going to take us up to there. And this is going to tell me how deep I need to make this. So I want to go whoop, and like this. Okay, and then I need to go like that. Now let's clear out our inventory a little bit more. Let's get rid of that. Don't need conduits. I should probably get rid of some of the stuff that I've got here. That's good. And that can go, that can go, that can go, that, and that can go. Factory block, I will need that. I need lots of cobble. In fact, I don't need lots of cobble because I'll be able to fill that hole in just a second. I want to come down 3? No, just, yeah. I need to come down 3. Come down 3, and then we should know that iron was there earlier on. Honestly, I've gone through a staggeringly large amount of iron. I think it was nearly 1,000 blocks of iron I went through. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Actually, I will want to replace that as well. Right, I think we're ready. I have just made myself, I think that's about 108 diamond spikes. These things are not too bad. I mean, you get 4 of them for each recipe, so they're not massively expensive. I do want to rip these up very soon and take them over and enchant them, though. I think sharpness and looting on these things would be pretty handy. So I've got the XP vacuum and the normal vacuum chest down here. I've only got a thing in there, so show range, that should show, yeah, this is going to get everything. Cool. So we should be pretty much golden. Always active, yep, that's fine. That should be good to go. Let's try it out. Let's try it out with the squid, which were problematic to begin with. Perfect. That is going to be very good. And it is hoovering up the XP. Now we should see this going up a little bit. I'm going to take that. Is it? Yes, it is going in there. It is going in there. It has gone up a little bit. Perfect, 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 perfect. Excellent. I am extremely happy with that. Now, it is unlikely to have actually put the stuff out because I don't have the drawers set up. These aren't connected up. But if I get packing tape for these, and I'll just do those just now. We'll quickly grab these up. Let's take them upstairs very quickly. And I'm going to attach these on at the back just now, just for the sake of being able to see what's going on. And there we go, yeah, that's getting all the stuff from downstairs into it just now. You can see it going up. Perfect. And if I go and check the thing at the bottom, get myself turned around. Let's check this. Yeah, nothing in there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And now let's check this. I'm excited for this. Yep. I mean these. Oops. Got my magnet on. And that all gets hoovered up as well. Excellente. Right. So, an iron, of course, is already set up in the system, so that would go in. And I've got the poppies there. Oh, I'm very, very happy with that. So what I need to do is, I need to get this thing, this double crusher. If I take a thing of poppies, this isn't hooked up, it's got a little bit of power left in it. This is set up with auto split items on, so if I go boop and put them in there, it's going to immediately put them into either side, and this is what's going to get us lots and lots of dye, red dye in particular. So yeah, you get 3 dye for each flower. I'll just let that go at the moment, and that's going to do. So I need to set that up. I'll probably set it up here with a filter to get dye on it. And I need the sag mill. I haven't taken that from over the road, and I need to get this set up as well with the item level thing. So I need to do some stuff with that. I need to do some clever logic with it to turn off these things down here, but that is essentially us done. So I'm going to need to do an awful lot of enchanting of those, but that's excellent. Very happy with that. Very happy indeed. I need to do something about the bows and things as well. That needs to be taken out of here. That's excellent. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek around here as well. How cool are these? Melissus doors. It was Nemsum that put me onto these things. So we will have something going on over there. at some point soon. But that takes us up to a pretty good wrapping up point, I think, folks. I think we've done a fair bit of work. You wouldn't believe the amount of work I did off camera to get this sorted out, but I'm very pleased with what we've done on camera as well, and we're looking pretty good for having a dye farm. Yeah, that's us. I shall see you the next time. Until then, make sure you have a funds, and bye-bye for now.